We've got a few rain chances ahead here over the next week. It's going to take a little while to get here, and it's not looking like a washout or anything like that. But honestly, a washout full of very slowly falling rain wouldn't exactly be our worst enemy at this point. We'll get to those drought conditions in just a few seconds. But in the meantime, this was the first day in 9 days when we topped out, or we didn't top out in the 90s, I should say. You weren't far from it. It still felt plenty warm, but 88 degrees, the official high temperature in downtown Greenville. Currently, we're in the middle and upper 70s, even some low 70s down to our south toward Lawrence and Newberry, and some middle and upper 60s in the mountains. We're mostly dry with the exception of just a couple of places. We've actually heard a little bit of thunder with this rain just south of Spartanburg from about Duncan to the north side of Woodruff. Now you've got a little downpour over Pauline that's headed for Union, if of course it stays alive. That's our literal one shower, or I should say storm, as of a couple minutes ago across the area, but it's not looking too threatening. The rest of the area should be dry. We've got a weak cold front moving across the area tomorrow. That's going to bring just a couple of showers and thunderstorms. It's relatively weak, so not much is going to come with it, and it's also going to usher in some more mild air for the first couple of days of next week. And then after that, we actually warm back up, and that's when we're going to get the return of moisture into the area, which I'll show you here in just a few seconds. But in the meantime, I want to track tomorrow's rain. Notice by mid to late afternoon, we get spotty showers developing in the mountains. That's 4 o'clock on Futurecast. A couple of these showers will likely make it down to the upstate, so the closer you live to North Carolina and South Carolina, the better chance of rain you're going to have. But it should be rather brief. It should dry up pretty quickly as it moves southeast to here. So late afternoon and tomorrow evening, pretty typical summertime setup where we get a couple of showers and a brief thunderstorm, but then Monday, that leaves us dry for a couple of days. Fast forward to Wednesday, though, that's when we start to get more rain in the area. We're talking spotty to scattered showers pretty much daily Wednesday through next weekend. So that's going to continue to be a trend. So that should help with some of our minor drought conditions that we have across the area now, thanks to that dry May. 62 will do it for our low temperature in the upstate tonight. Mountains, it's 56, so pretty mild for this time of year. That's pretty much par for the course for early June 1st today. Isolated showers tomorrow afternoon, 88 degrees your afternoon high temperature in the upstate. So temperature-wise, almost identical to what we had today. Mountains, it's 81 for you, just spotty showers and a few thunderstorms for your high temperature. So rating the day Sunday, we're going to call it a 9 out of 10. We've got those spotty shower chances, but temperature-wise, we're actually pretty close to normal. Just a few degrees above it tomorrow, but thanks to that mild air for a couple of days, that's going to put us slightly below average. First time we've been below average in several days, if not a couple of weeks. 83 the high temperature by Tuesday, but we should bounce back to close to average by Wednesday, and that's going to come with a little bit of that moisture to lead to that spotty rain that we're going to expect from midweek through next weekend. Looking into the tropics now, it's officially the start of Atlantic hurricane season right now, June 1st, that being 60% chance of tropical development with this tropical wave just off the east coast of Mexico. So if it becomes named, it would be named Barry. That's the second name on the list. If you recall, Andrea was the fifth named storm in a row, fifth year in a row where that's happened, where the first named storm of the season happened before the official start of the season. So we're looking at the possibility of Barry forming. We're not looking at very many U.S. impacts. If it did deliver any, it would be some outer band showers and some gusty winds to the southern coast of Texas. So as far as the Carolinas concerned, there are none. Looking at the 7-day forecast, completely dry days Monday and Tuesday, and that's it. So we've got some decent promise for rain. Not great rain chances in the upstate, but spotty showers a good possibility. A little better rain chances, though, in the mountains Wednesday through next weekend.